So this is Man Liverpool versus Wolves match preview. Going into the game on Sunday, obviously Premier League predictions for this weekend as well. I would go to challenges Arsenal, travel away to Leicester, which should be, I think that's quite an odd game for Arsenal, I see. Especially with Arsenal struggling to bottom half of the table teams this season. Leicester fighting for their lives. Same here with Wolves. I think Wolves will be fighting for their lives as well. But the thing with Wolves is coming to Anfield. If this was away from home, I would say, this could be quite ugly for Liverpool as well. Obviously, we're a bit gutted about the Merseyside derby, how that went, especially in added time. Conceding that equaliser, and it could have been so much better for the Reds. But at the same time, we still extended our gap at the top of the table to 7 points. So we still actually, as much as people say it'll be 12 points, we still actually gained a point on Arsenal. Still 7 points. Still 7 points. I think Arsenal we needed us to use really that game and Everton. Obviously, we're going to play a game more after this. Well, not after this, but we'll play a game more after we played Aston Villa on Wednesday. So then, it's still another opportunity for Liverpool if we can win this game to potentially go 10 points clear after the Aston Villa game. Because I do expect Arsenal to still beat Leicester, but I don't think it'll be easy for Arsenal. We do play Wolves. Wolves got back to winning ways in their FA Cup with a win at Blackburn. I think that was John Hughes' last game for Blackburn, as John Hughes will go to, looks like he's done to Derby. Quite a strange move, to be honest with you. I don't know why he would swap down from Blackburn to Derby, but money talks. Money talks at the end there. I don't know the latest on that. I don't know if he's actually done to Derby now. But Wolves obviously got you mind to Victor Pereira. At first he had an impact, didn't he? He did have an impact at first, Victor Pereira, but they've been suffering some bad defeats recently for that FA Cup win. I think they're poor, Wolves. I do think they are poor. But they did get the win against Aston Villa, which is kind of like a derby for Wolves, isn't it, as well? It's kind of like a derby as well. For whatever reason, and so Wolves are slowly starting to get results, then starting to pull themselves away from that red racing zone. They still got some decent players. Cunha, I don't like his attitude, but Cunha's a decent player. I do like the midfield of Wolves of Andre, and João Gomez as well. I do like that midfield as well. I like Bernard as well for Wolves. Obviously, Norway. I think Norway's been linked for Liverpool as a potential new left back for the Reds as well. I question him defensively, personally. I do question him defensively. I think it's more of a wing back Norway. Larson up front for Wolves. He'll cause us different issues in terms of hold up here for Wolves. But apart from that, I do think we'll beat Wolves personally. I'm not saying that out and way, but you'd expect us to beat Wolves really. I won't say easier, but it's the more winnable game out the four games before, obviously it's Everton for Newcastle and City. And I would expect us to win this game against Wolves So my starting 11, Alisson Doe. I think Trent will start, Canate, Van Dijk, Robertson, Trombers, Matazza, Sabosai, Salah, Dapo and Jota. I just don't think I'll strong it 11 now for the game against Wolves. We could easily rotate for the third game midweek as well, and still get a result here. And yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting weekend because we don't know how Arsenal are going to cope after coming back from Dubai. I think that's one from Arsenal. I really do. the use of the trains or weather as well. You don't do like a hot training camp in Dubai to come back into the cold as well. It does have an effect, in my opinion. It does have an effect. So obviously last 2 seasons, especially last season, they ended up doing on the winning one Arsenal, didn't they? I just don't think that will work this time, to be honest with you. I think they're just under more pressure, Arsenal now. They're under more pressure as well. But yes, they're on to my predictions for this weekend. I done for Brighton to win 2-1 against Chelsea. So basically a repeat of the FA Cup game between them. Chelsea just fallen off now, haven't they? Wales just fallen off. They're still in the race for top 4 in Champions League, but they need to try and end that rut at the moment. Done for Arsenal to win 2-1 against Leicester. I actually don't think Arsenal now are going to win games quite easy now. I don't think they will. I don't think they will win games easy now just because of their injuries. They may have to stray through games at Arsenal, climb through games. I think that's going to be one of them. I actually think it might be an oddie game for Arsenal. 12:30 kick-off, away from home, under massive pressure as well at Arsenal, affected by injuries. So I think Arsenal will win 2-1. I actually think this is actually the underestimated game, actually. Because people think, Arsenal are going to win easy. It might actually be the game where it will probably end Arsenal's title course, potentially. Who knows? And by the way, Arsenal, all these people saying Arsenal got a nice run. No, they haven't. They still need to play Chelsea at home. They need to play Man United away, Forest away. Still need to come to Anfield as well, where they have a terrible record. So this is why I'm still confident for the title. I think it'd be done by Anfield anyways. I think it'd be done by the Liverpool Arsenal game. I think it'd be done by then. I really do. But I think Arsenal scraped themselves through that one. Up to Wanyeri and Trossard step up now in that game. I done for Aston Villa to win 3-0 against Ipswich. Should be a comfortable win. Fulham and Nottingham Forest, that's a good game to end 1-1. City and Newcastle to end 2-2. There'll be those in that game. But if anyone does win that game, I actually think Newcastle might win that game. Southampton Bournemouth done for 3-0, comfortable 3-0 win for Bournemouth, Southampton. Done for West Ham Brentford to end 1-1. Yeah, I've done for Everton to draw 0-0 at Crystal Palace. I just think it's waiting now, isn't it? After putting everything against Liverpool, Everton, I can see Everton not getting anything at Crystal Palace. I think they'll get at least a point, at best a point. But you know what? It's waiting for Everton to use that game now after all the separating against Liverpool. As for ourselves, I think we'll get a comfortable 3-0 victory over Wolves. But in this stage of the season, it might not be comfortable. It is what it is. But I think we'll win comfortably against Wolves 3-0. And I think Spurs, Manchester United will end 2-2. Two terrible teams for me. Two terrible teams. And see goals in that game between the two of them. So yeah, I think we'll win 3-0. I think Wolves' attack for me is very inconsistent, mostly inconsistent for me, and we should have a comfortable day at the office against Wolves, in my opinion, with all due respect. So I think we'll win 3-0. If this was away from home, I actually think it'd be a more difficult game. It'll be difficult in its own way, but I expect us to be 2-0 in the end. And you'd expect Anfield to be a factor as well. We're strong at home, and they'll go for 3-0 win to Liverpool against Wolves. So feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments, and your predictions down below in the comments as well. And I will finally say, if we don't win the league, then we have the wheels that have completely fell off. I still think we will win the league, personally. Maybe it's not going to be as comfortable as people think, but I still think we will win the league. I think Arsenal's problems and issues came at the one time, in my opinion. So, but yeah, anyways, feel free to leave your thoughts down below, and turn the words, yes, bounce back from the Merseyside derby.